Hi YouTube, Andy, Cam Reacts with another reaction. Yay! This one is might be predictable. It's Handong versus the Korean language part 2. For those that don't know, I'm a Korean American that's followed Korean music for a long time, since the late 80s to the early 2010s. And then I have a really scattered knowledge of what's been around since the early 2010s, and Dreamcatcher was discovered, and I'm in a state of panic as I'm addicted to them. So, and the Unfiltered series didn't have a lot of Handong, so I'm gonna watch some Handong versus the Korean language, and this is part 2.
어떤 무대가 나올 것 같아요?
어떤 무대예요?
어떤 무대?
어? 어마무시한? 어마무시한?
단어 하나 배웠다. 아, 동희 축하해주자. 축하해요.
오늘 뭐지? 중국어 교실이에요. 그래서 궁금한 거 있으면
That's so cute.
물어봐 주세요. 많이 부족했지만 근데 최선을 노력해
She was so close.
잘하려고 노력해 보겠습니다.
There you go.
말 좀 해줘.
운동할 말 좀 해줘.
안녕.
안녕.
중국 음식도 너무 보고 싶어서 생일날에 양꼬치 먹으러 왔어요.
뭐라고?
근데
양아치 먹으러.
양아치?
제가 먼저 공개할게요. 짜잔. 잘 보여요 여기? 이거는
Hold on, back up. 미국 What the hell? 대사관의 바자? 만들려고 가어요. 통과 안 될까봐 걱정했는데 통과 안 돼, 결국에 통과했어. Hold on one second. Phone call. Okay, sorry about that.
이거는
일단 한번 읽어봐.
뭐요?
일단 너가 얘기하고 싶은 거 한번 읽어봐.
무슨
일단
문제야?
보여주지.
귀여워.
읽어봐. 읽어주세요.
미국 대사관에 비자.
아 뭐야 언니 이거
너
왜 이렇게 안
너
읽어요?
이게 무슨 글자야?
아 이거 막 먹는 거지?
에? 뭐 그런 글자 없어.
아니 이게 무슨 글자야?
죄송해요. 실수.
읽어줘야죠 읽어서.
맞아.
똑같이 썼어.
That's cute.
제가 한번 드릴게요.
궁금했어.
솜냐들.
니
취팔로.
아이니.
랑 하면 잘 할 것 같나요?
저요? 저
나지
다-
솔직히 나지
다 잘하는데
내가 같이 해줄게
So cute. Can we go back?
내가 같이 해줄게
I would melt if Sua looked at me like that.
눈빛을 지금 때리고 있어요.
눈빛으로 때리고 있어
때리는 말 약간
유혹하고 있어.
맞아.
뭐야 하지 마세요.
또 한번 해보겠어.
아니야 이리 오느라 한번 해줘요 언니
그래.
수아 이리 오. 뭐.
괜찮아요 이리 왔어요
손가락 봤어?
These are more like mistakes than misheard words, I feel like, this time around.
양갈래 가서 팬 인사하고
동이가 존댓말을 쓴다고 해서 이제 뒤에 요자를 붙이면서 이렇게 얘기를 했는데 이렇게 동아 이렇게 질문을 했어요. 그러니까 이제 동이가 못 알아듣고서는 뭐요? 뭐요? 아무것도 잘못된지 뭔지 모르고 그래서 뭐예요라고 이렇게 해야지 사람들이 오해를 하지 않는다. 뭐요? 이거 시대.
다니도 한국말 뭐 관심 있는 편이라서 그래서 가끔씩 또 한국말 대화했잖아. 중국말. 그래서 중국말에 관심 있어서 한국말을 했다. 네. 오늘 좀 아파 보이죠? 좀 한번 하고 왔어요. 많이 쳤어요. 7대 0.
7대 0은 뭐예요? 7대 1이지. 7대 0? 그런 싸운 거야. 요즘 동이 한국말 되게 많이 늘었어요. 얼마 전에 저희가 인터뷰를 했었는데 정말 말을 굉장히 잘하고 그리고 이제 뭔가 욕심이 생겼나 봐요.
뭐 인터뷰할 때 그때는 한국말 잘하지 않잖아요. 지금도 그렇게 잘하지 않지만
네, 많이 진짜 많이 늘었어요.
근데 그때는 언니 멤버들 많이 도와주셔서 그때는 말 그렇게 많이 안 했어요. 그래서 지금 생각해보니까 안 되겠다. 저도 많이 해야겠다.
개인 스케줄이 많이 생겨서 좀 더 그런 의지가 강해진 것 같아.
맞아.
난 너무 좋아. 그래서 동아.
노력해야겠다.
동희 씨는 특히 방송에서 보니까 진짜 한국말 많이 들었어요.
맞아요.
진짜 많이 들었어요.
멤버들랑 팬분들 덕분에
센스도 늘었어요.
정말 한국 사람 다 됐네요.
야, 이거 아까 갈까? 아까?
Classic Hyun. Oh, she spelled it wrong. It's Songpyeong.
이거 인정해주세요. 누가 봐도 송편인데?
그쵸?
언니 뭐예요?
우리 케이크 퍼먹고 있어. 케이크 먹고 있어요. 케이크.
거기 너무 시끄러.
그럼 저는 시연 언니예요.
네. 너 뭐라고 하려고 그랬어?
Those are more like mistakes.
발음 더 뚜렷해져. 나 발음이 공유 화장실. 뭐야?
나 됐어? 나 됐어? 아니.
그다음 가요. 가요.
뭐야 이거?
자, 잠깐만 한동 씨.
말해봐. 아무거나.
이은 기억이야.
한동 씨
고 고. 자,
말하고.
실패. 한동 빨리.
자, 가요,
가요.
근육, 기억.
가요 근육 기억. 네. 성공. 야, 한동 씨.
소감 어떠십니까?
I don't know what the game's supposed to be, but
단어 싹다 나오고. 배워야 돼요. 공부해야 돼요.
역시 사람은 배워.
너 보면 친구가 많거든. 너 친구가 많아.
내 친구가 많은 것보다는 약간 양보다지.
아니 그거를 여기서
잘못 썼나?
네 양보다지를 사람한테
맞습니다. 말해주세요. 말씀하십시오.
아 동훈이 요즘 약간 랩에 관심이 많은 것 같아. 랩.
댓글 봤거든요. 저 중국어 잘한다고 했어요. 맞아요, 잘해요.
of course.
저 중국 사람이에요.
That was very cute. A few things I didn't quite catch, and I apologize. But let's go back and clarify some of the things I can clarify.
어떤 무대가 나올 것 같아요?
어떤 무대예요?
어떤 무대?
어마무시한. 어마무시한?
단어 하나 배웠다. 아, 동희 축하해주자. 축하해요.
오늘 뭐지? 중국어 교실이에요. 그래서 궁금한 거 있으면 물어보세요. 물어봐주세요. 많이 부족하지만 근데
There's nothing really to comment on. She couldn't figure out how to end 물어보세요. 물어볼까요, right? 물어볼게요. Like there's a bunch of ways you end it, and depending on what situation you're in and what context it is in, and what you're trying to say. And she just couldn't figure it out. So not really no clarifying needed there, I feel like.
최선을 노력해 잘하려고 노력해 보겠습니다.
Same thing here.
운동할 말좀 해줘.
안녕.
I guess it was not what they were expecting.
중국 음식도 너무 보고 싶어서 생일날에 양꼬치 먹으러 왔어요.
뭐라고?
네.
양아치 먹으러.
아니 저
Is Yangaji actually a gangster? I know I've heard Yangaji a few times in my life. Yangaji. What is gangster in Korean then? Gangpe. I only know gangpe. Gangster. Gangster. 갱단원. 깡패. Where's Pete? I hate spelling it. 깡패 is bully? I don't think that's right. Anyways, I'm not sure what the word is actually means, but she said it wrong, basically. And on this one, I think 미국 대사관에 바자, there's the 비읍 there, 바자, 만들려고 갔어요. And I guess she was trying to say pizza, but she wrote 바자, 바자. So there's nothing really too crazy there. By the way, can I comment? Can we see how cute Kayon is here? Like my youngest daughter's got like the cutest face sometimes. And then my bias over here. Where's...
일단 한번 읽어봐. 일단 너가 얘기하고 싶은 거 한번 읽어봐.
무슨
일단
문제야?
보여주지. 귀여워. 읽어봐. 읽어주세요.
미국 대사관에 비자.
아 뭐야 언니 이거
너
왜 이렇게 안
너
읽어요?
이게 무슨 글자야?
아 이거 막 먹는 거지?
에? 뭐 그런 글자 없어.
아니 이게 무슨 글자야?
죄송해요.
실수. 읽어줘야죠. 읽어서.
바자.
봐 똑같이 썼어.
Here, 1 second. All right, I'm back. So, just trying to clarify. She wrote ha, ta. She's trying to go. Where's P again? Pizza. So this is pizza and this is paja. So I don't think paja means anything. I think it's a nonsense. There's no meaning behind this. She just wrote it wrong. That's it.
맞아요 여러분 제가 읽어드릴게요.
인생.
나 궁금했어.
손녀들.
니 취파로.
I don't know what this means in Chinese. 니치판 라마. That's what it means. Okay. as I remember, it was like it's something very common, right? Sorry, 1 second. So why is this so commonly known in Korean, and why is it so funny? Nishafalama, Nichifanama is, I don't know how it exactly is pronounced in Chinese, but when you say it fast enough and without knowing, it could sound Nishibanoma. If you know what I mean. If you don't, it sounds like ESP Noma. Kind of, right? Nishibanoma. But if you say it fast enough, it goes Nishibanoma. I will not elaborate any further. It became like a very common like gag in Korean for a while.
Kpop 하면 잘할 것 같나요?
저요? 저
나지 솔직히. 나지.
다 잘하는.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Kpop 하면 잘할 것 같나요?
Which member do you think you work will? Okay.
저요? 저
나지 솔직히. 나지.
다 잘하는데.
내가 같이 해줄게.
God, can we?
나지.
다 잘하는데.
내가 같이 해줄게.
Perfection.
쌈. 눈빛을 지금 때리고 있어요.
눈빛으로 때리고 있어.
So Dario is like actually hitting, right?
맞아. 오해하지 마세요. 또 안 해보겠어.
아니요 이리 오늘 한번 해줘요 언니.
그래. 수아 이리 오.
Okay, so Tommy said you should say 이리 오느라. So this is like an old way of saying come here, come hither, basically. Usually like in commonly used to tell a for a man of high stature, male of high stature, calling over a female, kind of like a like an object, almost kind of like, you know, like come here, come hither. I feel like, I mean, that's like the most common context I've seen it used a lot in like these old Korean style dramas, right? Which I don't like very much anyway, so I don't watch much of those. So I'm kind of limited on my end, but that's how I always interpreted this, the way of saying it.
괜찮아요. 이리 왔어요.
귀여워. 왜 손으로 봤어? 이리 와. 이리 오너라.
And
오늘
Handong
귀엽게
couldn't
했네.
say it.
맞아요. 머리
Didn't know how.
했어요.
양갈래. 양갈래. 가서
오늘 귀엽게 했네.
맞아요. 머리 양갈래 했어요.
양갈래.
양갈래.
Oh, she wrote yang. It's 양갈래, but it's which is actually 2 braids, I think. But she wrote 양갈래. 칼 is a knife.
양갈래. 가서 인사하고.
Hi, Sua. Handong kind of getting, not sure what to say. Sua will try and help out. God, it's so cute.
동이가
Is it common to
이제
is it does Sua look after Handong a lot, or is it just a lot of these clips are coincidentally with Sua and Handong?
동이가 존댓말을 쓴다고 해서 이제 뒤에 요자를 붙이면서 이렇게 얘기를 했는데 이렇게 동아 헐헐 이렇게 질문을 했어요. 그러니까 이제 동이가 못 알아듣고서는 뭐요? 뭐요?
So 뭐요? This is actually probably the pronounce this is the proper way you say 뭐 or what. 뭐요? It's kind of like an older way of like old style, like they're saying, like the Insomniacy is saying Joseon Dynasty era. You would say 뭐요? Also, you could use it now as a kind of joking, but you don't really say 뭐요. As a 뭐라고요? Nowadays you say 뭐예요 or 뭐라고요 or something like that, right? So she's pointing out that, well, personally I would say it's technically correct, just not really the right era to use it.
뭐요? 아무것도 잘못된지 뭔지 모르고 그래서 뭐예요라고 이렇게 해야지 사람들이 오해를 하지 않는다. 뭐요? 이거는 조선시대.
다니도 한국말 뭐 관심 있는 편이라서 그래서 가끔씩 또 한국말 대화했잖아. 아 중국말.
She kept saying 한국말, Korean, but she was supposed to say 중국말, so nothing to correct there really.
오늘 좀 아파 보이죠? 좀 한방 하고 왔어요.
So she didn't really say 한방 하고 왔어요. It's more like she went around. It's more like the literal translation. Let me back up and show you what she said down here. 저 한방 하고 왔어요. I had a round. I've come after a round is what it really means. More than fight necessarily.
하고 왔어요. 많이 쳤어요.
많이 졌어요. 7대 0.
7대 0은 뭐예요?
7대 0은 뭐야? 7대 10이지.
7대 1이지.
동희는 17명 중 한 명인 걸로. Oh, I see. So there's 7 members, right? So it should be like 7, not 17, I guess. I don't know what the numbers really mean here because she's included, so 7 doesn't make sense either. So I'm not sure why 17 was a bad number. There must be some context that I'm just not aware of. That's so cute. Can I see that again? Even Tommy wasn't sure what to do here, actually. Even Tommy was like, what's going on? Hi, Tommy.
요즘 동이 한국말 되게 많이 늘었어요. 얼마 전에 저희가 인터뷰를 했었는데 정말 말을 굉장히 잘하고 그리고 이제 뭔가 욕심이 생겼나 봐요.
뭐 인터뷰 할 때 그때는 한국말 잘하지 않잖아요. 지금도 그렇게 잘하지 않지만
네, 많이 진짜 많이 늘었어요.
근데 그때는 언니 멤버들 많이 도와주셔서 그때는 말 그렇게 많이 안 했어요. 그래서 지금 생각해보니까 안 되겠다. 저도 많이 해야겠다.
개인 스케줄이 많이 생겨서 좀 더 그런 의지가 강해진 것 같아.
맞아.
난 너무 좋아. 그래서 동아.
노력해야겠다.
동희 씨는 특히 방송에서 보니까 진짜 한국말 많이 들었어요.
맞아요.
진짜 많이 들었어요.
멤버들랑 팬분들 덕분에
There was a lot of there's accent there. 멤버들과 팬들 덕분에. But she didn't sound like that, right?
팬분들 덕분에
덕분에. So she missed her 쌍비웃, but that's fine. I'm pretty sure it's 덕분. But I think she's saying 덕분에. And there's no meaning between. There is no meaning if you say it this way that translates differently or says something differently. It's just a mispronunciation from because it's like I said, it's hard to hear these 쌍비웃s or 쌍 anything, the two double consonants. This is 분, this is 분. Anyways.
센스도 늘었어요.
정말 한국 사람 다 됐네요.
이거 아까 갈까? 아까?
네?
So you can't really see it. It's here it is. 송편, I should say, right? I said 송편 earlier, I think. Oh my goodness, 송. I always forget where the piet is. 편. This is 송편, which is a type of rice cake you have for chuseok, which is Thanksgiving, Korean Thanksgiving. But Handong writes 송, 편, right? Or does she say 병? Ah. So she says 병. 송편 versus 송병. The meaning is there.
성병.
이거 인정해주세요.
She's so cute.
인정해주세요. 누가 봐도 송편인데? 그쵸?
That's so cute. Again, these two words don't really mean these two letters put together don't really mean anything. I think, but 병 is what you would is alone is for sickness or a disease. And so, you know, that doesn't really make any sense here.
케이크 퍼먹고 있어.
케이크 먹고 있어요, 케이크.
거기 너무 시끄러. 그럼 저는 시은 언니예요.
네. 너 뭐라고 하려고 그랬어?
한국말 발음 더 뚜렷해져. 나 가다니고 동이 화장실 뭐야?
나 됐어?
I'm not really sure what the when Tongi is angry, her pronunciation becomes clear. I see. So, 뭐야 is like is correct, and you would use it when you're I'm trying to think the range of emotions you would use 뭐야 for. I think it's fine to use it for 뭐야 이거 or 뭐야. It could be angry, it could be 애교, it could be used amongst friends, but I guess when Handong is angry, she goes 뭐야. And I think everyone probably understands.
귀여워. 나 됐어? 나 됐어? 아니.
그다음 가요. 가요.
뭐야 이거?
Oh, there's 3 letters.
말해봐. 아무거나.
This Handong is so concentrating.
실패. 한동 빨리.
가요,
가요.
근육, 기억.
가요 근육 기억. 성공. 야, 한동 씨.
소감 어떠십니까? 그때는 머릿속에 단어가 싹 다 나오고. 배워야 돼요. 공부해야 돼요.
역시 사람은 배워.
Now she's saying you have to study to use it, basically.
친구가 많거든. 너 친구가 많아.
내 친구가 많은 것보다는 약간 양보다 질.
아니.
So Korean's a funny language. You say things, and for people specifically, and things for inanimate objects or animals or but are not human, beings specifically. And so, 양보다, I think 지, is that the word? Is not something you would use on people. Although I have never used it anyway, in general, because it's not in my vocabulary enough. But yeah, this Sue was cracking up because she's saying it to people. It's like saying, you say when you count objects, you say 한 개, 두 개, 세 개. But when you count people, you're supposed to say 한 명, 두 명, 세 명, right? But if you did 한 개, 두 개, 세 개 to people, you would, not only are you incorrect, you're probably being incredibly rude to them if you're doing it intentionally. Like maybe a gangster is calling out how many bodies he's killed or something, right? I don't know, something like that. I'm trying to think of any reason why someone would actually use the wrong modifier. What is it? Anyways, not good enough at the language stuff to make sense of it.
야,
맞습니다. 말해주세요.
It's just mispronunciation. She jumbled the words up. That's fine.
아, 동훈이 요즘 약간 랩에 관심이 많은 것 같아요. 베이스랩.
댓글 봤거든요. 저 중국어 잘한다고 했어요. 맞아요, 잘해요. 저 중국 사람이에요, 여러분.
That's cute. Oh, I'm gonna take this off. It's so warm. That was Handong. Got really dark all of a sudden. And that was Handong versus the Korean language. I believe there's only 2 parts to it. I hope you guys enjoyed my best ability to try and explain to you some of the context or the meanings or the things that maybe foreigners would miss if you're not engrossed in the Korean language and culture. With that said, I'm not the best person to refer to, but I could at least help in some way or form, so I hope that was helpful. Handong's adorable, of course, as she always is, and I find it cute. Her efforts to learn the Korean language, her wanting to learn the Korean language is evident, and it's very nice to see. In general, Korean is not a very not well spoken, commonly spoken language, right? It's the world is dominated by Spanish, English, and or Mandarin specifically. So it's and probably some other languages I'm just not very familiar with, Arabic stuff. Anyways, so when people are going out of their way, well, Handong is in the business, but people go out of their way to learn Korean. It's kind of interesting to see that. Even Japan is more like globalized and their culture is more known in the world than Korea. So you'll definitely see more people learning Japanese than they would Korean. Of course, this worldview is more common like 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, than it is as, as K-pop and K-dramas and Korean culture in general is becoming more proliferated around the world. There's probably more people trying to learn Korean here and there than there ever has been, so it's a little different now. But anyways, just it's nice, it's heartwarming to see, and then it's fun to see she's able to joke around with it. She's able to have fun with the other members, and they could bring it up and she doesn't get angry or pouty. She just laughs it off, and she jokes with them with it and gets embarrassed. It's much, some people can take getting made fun of well, and some people can't. So I'm glad Handong not only has the perseverance to get to where she is, but also has the wherewithal and the personality to take it with grace and have fun with it, basically. So many respects to Handong. I bet if I tried to learn Mandarin to become some kind of occupational reason, it would be tough. It would be tough, especially at my age now. But even if in the 20s, my 20s or something, it would be really tough, I think, to grasp another language, especially if it's not similar to Korean or English. Although I heard grammatically speaking, Mandarin is somewhat similar as English when it comes to grammar, but there's no shared words. There's maybe there is, but I don't think there are. But so it's, I digress. So comment down below, what did you like about these reactions to Handong versus the Korean language? What did you guys think about the content in general from Insomniac Seed, or Handong's ability to, or lack of ability to speak Korean? So I think she sounds great nowadays from the things I've seen thus far. Like I said, she still has that accent. I know, and I mentioned that Tommy also has an interesting accent. It almost sounds like her. And to switch topics just so quickly to Tommy's, the way she speaks, it kind of is mumbled, but also I noticed her intonations are different from the typical Korean person, right? She goes up when people don't usually, and she goes down or stays down when people sometimes would go up in intonation. So she has an accent. Tommy does. That is interesting. I haven't heard enough of Tommy speaking to actually point it out. I thought she's from Seoul. So her speaking that way is probably from her family, who have that accent as well. I think the mumbling part is probably her, but her intonation tendencies is probably from a dialect that or accent, I should say, that maybe her family uses at home, and that's it's stuck with her, basically, is my guess. Anyways, this is about Handong. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. I had another phone call. So anyways, comment down below if this down here is helpful. You have to let me know, because this takes a lot of concentration, and also it slows my video reaction down a little bit. So if I don't have to do it because it doesn't make sense or it doesn't help you, then it's easier for me to not do it. But if you like it, I will absolutely put the effort to do it. So let me know. More than happy to help for those that are interested in the Korean language, to kind of to show it off a little bit like this. And plus, keep in mind that I can be spelling things wrong because it is not my most efficient language, my most fluent language. My English is my most my fluent language, and my spoken Korean is a lot better than written Korean. I could read just fine, but writing is tough. Anyways, comment down below what else you want to see from me. I think I don't remember. There was another series people were saying that I should check out, and if I just find the comments, I'll find it. I just don't remember. I know there's additional content from Vision that I'll be looking at as well. I want to get to that that stuff. And of course, other group stuff as usual, but more Dreamcatcher stuff coming as usual. I noticed this is Yoohyun is here. Yoohyun is like the 5th member in the series, and then there's Handong, and then Kayeon. I'll wait for all of them to be released, the 2022 version, and then I'll do a week of this is X member, or N number, what do you want to say? Hold on. All right, so I don't need this. Wrapping up, comment down below what else you want to see from me. Like I said, more Vision stuff, more Apocalypse, or the mini album. Is that what it is, or is it an actual album? I'll be checking that out. I do need to get to a lot of their more B-side stuff. With time, I'll get there. But I will be reacting to more Insomniacy stuff, plus other stuff that people have recommended that is not necessarily Insomniacy. I will try and get to those as well, of course. It just takes time because I don't re-upload as much as I used to, so I do try to be selective, but there's just not enough time for all the content I want to watch. Anyways, with that said, comment down below anything, everything you guys want to say. Also, please, if you haven't liked the video, likes help the video gain more ability. It helps the video get more abilities to get to other people's feeds. Apparently, I don't know how it works, but there's algorithms involved, so that helps if you give me some likes. And finally, if you haven't already subscribed, there'll be more Dreamcatcher content as well as others. Yeah, and also subscriptions help me understand you guys enjoy the content and keeps me motivated to make the next one, because sometimes seeing those subscriber numbers go up, I'm like, ooh, yeah, I want to do more. Like, it gets me amped up to do more, because sometimes it's really been a long day and I just want to rest, right? Also, by the way, if you're still here, you're the people that care about this channel more than others. Hearts to you, of course, always. I will be probably uploading less than I normally would for the next couple weeks. Mainly because my in-laws are in town, so we're going to be spending a lot of time with them. And also we'll be traveling here and there. So I'm going to try and record as much as I can prior, but I don't think I'm going to have a lot of opportunity to do so. Honestly, this series might be the last one I upload for a while. depending on my availability for the next few days here. So trying to get as much as I can out of the way, kind of get a backlog going, but I'm so far being very unsuccessful in generating a backlog. So there might be a lull, just to give you an update. And finally, if you haven't already, have a good day. Have a good evening, good morning, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Be safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye.